Welcome to My IT University. Do you want to be tech smart? If your answer is yes, then congratulations, you're in the right place. Welcome to a wealthy place where you can learn a lot about IT courses, either soft or hard skill sets, needed to break into your next tech roles for outstanding career. Here you'll enjoy interactive classroom courses at affordable prices. Every course includes relevant job readiness modules, job placement tips, resume preparation, interview tips, and salary negotiation, which are not typical online. My IT University is the brainchild of Professor Temi Akinwumi, CEO of Top Group Technologies, a multi-award-winning IT company located in Largo, Maryland, USA. She is well honored and recognized globally for career empowerment. We're excited you're here. Please browse through our catalog below and on the product page for cutting-edge courses and material to get started and enhance your career at your pace, right in the comfort of your home or office. Watch this video from one of our students.
Hello, my name is Tutu. I am a mentee under Professor Temi, and I just wanted to share with you all how Miss Temi changed my life. I connected with her through Facebook, and I was reluctant at first because it sounded too good to be true, but I'm here to tell you it's not. There's no gimmick, there's no scam. She literally changed my life and opened the gateway into getting into the tech and software industry. Technology is the future, and Miss Temi helped me with that. I took her Certified Authorization Professional course and her CompTIA training course in Security Plus. I was offered plenty of jobs after that, and she has mentored me. She's still currently mentoring me, and she's a great instructor. She's very patient. She helped me opening up my doors into the technology and software industry. The courses are non-technical, and I took her courses, and I was offered a job, a high earning income job, before I even finished the classes. I also took her CYSA CISA Plus class for vulnerability management, along with the Certified Authorization Professional certification and the CompTIA Security Plus. And I'm here to tell you Miss Temi has been really great. I'm still taking her courses to advance my skills, and I've known Miss Temi now for over 5 years, and she has saved my life from economic distress. So to Miss Temi, thank you so much for everything you've done in my life. I really love you. You have saved my life. God bless you, and you're awesome. Miss Temi treats everybody like family. She treats you like her own child. She treats you like your family. And she's very patient, very thorough. And she's always going to guide you and just pray for you. Thank you, Miss Temi. Thank you for saving my life. This is my testimony with Top Group Technologies. Thank you so much, Miss Temi. Love you.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you so very much. My name is Professor Temi Akinwumi. For people that have not met me before and meeting me for the first time, I'm so excited to welcome you today to our program, Break Into Tech Show. We're here to help you break into tech, keep the job, and grow on the job. You are with me today live and direct. And I've been in tech for 3 decades, and I'm a multi-award-winning tech CEO, like of Top Group Technology, like you've heard from the lady that give the testimony, and also of my IT University. I'm the founder, and for over 18 years now, we've been helping people break into tech, guiding them into their tech career, and helping people do great things in tech to get the job, keep the job, and grow on the job. That's our mission, and that's what we do. And I hope you are doing great wherever you are. And wherever you are in your career, maybe you are trying to break into tech, maybe you are trying to interview, you are getting started for the first time, you are trying to get more information about tech, we're here to give you all that you need. Okay, all you have to do is to schedule a call with me, and I'm going to help you, guide you, give you guidance. This is free to guide into your next level. I want to know where you are joining me from. All over the world. I know you are joining me from different places. If you can just share with me where you're joining me from. I will be glad to welcome you today. And I have few people already. Let me know where you're joining from. And also, I will strongly encourage you to get your notepad and pen ready, because we are going to really go deep dive into a lot of great content today. And one thing you for sure know, that whenever you come onto this platform, you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot, and most of this kind of content, you will never see them out here. People don't give them out like that. So let me see where you're joining from. Thank you so much. So I see Inkiruka joining me. Yes, thank you. Good morning. How you doing? Let me know where you're joining from as well. Okay, so I see. Oh wow, Abimbola from London. Thank you, Abimbola, for joining us live. Yeah, and Ikiruka from Maryland. Let me know where you're joining from, and I would strongly advise that you also share the room, share the podcast with others. Let them see us, let them see that we are live, so that they can come and learn one or two things from this. I have so much packed to share with us today. So I really want to make sure that people can really learn. People are struggling to break into tech. We want to help them to achieve their goal. This is free. Let's share with them. I've done my own effort to come and to share. Your effort to help our community is to share with them. Because the community that you have, I don't have access to them. But if you share with them, they can come and learn. So that's how we can grow our community. That's how we can help people break into tech and do better things for their life. Some people are all over the place. They don't know what to do. They are confused. It might be your sharing this with them that will help them go to toward the right direction. So don't hesitate to share with them. Don't hesitate to call them in to listen. Okay? We're gonna do a lot of great things for them to come here. I know some people are joining us from LinkedIn, people are joining us from Facebook, people are joining us from YouTube. So I really appreciate Jonathan. Thank you from Florida. Good morning, welcome. I appreciate your coming to join us today. And also we have engineer, okay, Otto from California. Thank you for being here. Truly appreciate your time. Let me know where you're joining us from before we dive into this program today to start the discussion. It doesn't matter what area you are in your career. It doesn't matter if you are struggling. It doesn't matter if everything looks bleak and impossible. But I'm telling you this, and I promise you, if you can continue to study, you can continue to put yourself in the spot, you can continue to come out of your comfort zone, you will notice that things will start falling in places. Okay, so I just want to encourage you today. Continue what you are doing. If you are right here in tech trying to break in, you are doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing. Okay, don't give up. Continue. Now you have mentors. When we were breaking into tech many years ago, we don't have any mentor. We were doing it because we have to do it. If you find us, like I found myself doing computer science in college, as soon as I finished high school, I started with associate in computer science. From there, I went in for bachelor's in computer science. Then I have my master's in software engineering and also master's in cybersecurity. Okay, working on my PhD right now. I found myself in the path, even though I wanted to be a doctor, but I found myself in the path of computer science. I don't have a choice. I can't do it halfway and stop. There was no mentor. The only mentor you can find is your instructor advisor in college, but you have limited time to see them. Even sometimes when you see them, you're probably going to see them for once or twice in the lifetime of your course, of your career, of your program in the college, right? So they don't really have that kind of time. So they don't even know most. Even right there, it's just about courses that you need to take to complete your program, not about your career out of college. But now you have mentors that were ready to help you and mentor you. So connect and use those opportunity. Like right now, we meet here every Wednesday morning, US time, Eastern time, 11 a.m. We also meet on Clubhouse on Mondays, on Wednesdays, on Fridays. Even tonight, I'm still gonna meet on Clubhouse. See, these are These are opportunities for you to connect and break into this tech. These are free programs. Okay? So I would really encourage you not to give up on yourself. Continue, study, prep, and interview. And don't say, oh, I'm not ready for interview, because you will never be ready for interview. You start with wherever you are. Start from wherever you are. And if you notice that you are making a lot of mistakes, then you have to retrace your step back, and there's something that is wrong. It's either you are not trained properly or you don't absorb the material enough. So that's why we are here. My IC University is here to help you with those situations. So we may have to retrain you or mentor you to break in. So I strongly encourage you. We have classes starting every month. So check out and link out with me. Like right now, next week we have a class starting, weekdays classes in the evenings. Okay, evening classes. We have Saturday classes also starting up in May. So it's like that, alternate months. So let me know, and whatever I can do to help you, I'll be glad to accommodate you, to help you. And even the way we set things are very we break it down. Okay, we break your payment structure down, make it very affordable, and make it very flexible for you. So reach out and let's help you break into tech. Don't just sit out there and waste time. Time is of essence, and time is not waiting for anybody. So thank you so much. And let me know. So I have Filipina from Laurel. Thank you so much, Filipina. I really appreciate your joining us today. And we also have Olaide. Yes, good morning, Professor Emi. Hi, Olaide from Bowie, Maryland. Thank you so much, Olaide. I know who you all are. Thank you. I appreciate your time. We also have Derek from Sierra Leone. Derek, that's one of my engineers that I'm mentoring remotely out of Africa. And I'm so glad that they are all always coming back. Most of them are already certified in cloud, in different area of tech, and I'm mentoring them by the side. I'm so glad that you guys are still pushing forward and doing great things. Yeah, I mentor people out of Africa as well. So we really want to see not only Africa, that part of the world, to make sure that people can do great things in their life. Yeah. So Odette, thank you. Good morning. How you doing, Odette? Please send a message. What's up? Please check it. Odette, you are so desperate. You are asking me on the show. Okay, Odette, I will check your message, Odette. I love that. So desperate, but like check your message. Deji, the Adedeji from Bellsville, Maryland. Hi, Adedeji. How are you doing today? Thank you. Juwan from Minnesota. Hi, Juwan. How are you doing today? So thank you guys a lot. I appreciate you joining me today. It's going to be a wonderful discussion. And oh, Latrice Morgan. Thank you, Latrice. I know who you are, Miss Lady. Long time. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining me today. Yeah, Tena from Canada. I know who you are, Tena. I hope Canada is doing good. I hope there's no more snow. Those are my engineers all the way from Canada. Michelle, thank you, Michelle from Maryland. I know who you are, Miss Michelle. These are all my engineers. I'm super proud of you guys. And our guests that are visiting us as well. I'm super proud of you guys. Thank you so much. Latrice, yes, lady, yes. Nice to see you. Yes, so we're gonna get started. Breaking into tech. We always say tech is the future, you know, but the future is now. Now is the time to do it. There's no other time to do it than now. So if you are in here today, you are in here to breaking into tech, and we're gonna make sure you're able to achieve that goal. Okay, so let's make it interactive. We're gonna be doing live interview preps. And plus, it's Women History Month, and I also want to appreciate all the women. Thank you so very much for all that you are doing for the community. Thank you so very much for giving back. Thank you so much for looking out. Okay, looking out for that little boy, that little girl in the corner store, in the corner houses that think they can't do anything good in their life. Thank you for empowering them. Thank you for upholding your family. Thank you for all that you do, all the women out there. And I also want to let you know that women, don't leave yourself behind. Don't take care of everybody, and don't take care of your own self. Okay? As you're taking care of others, take care of yourself. Take care of your career. Do great things for yourself too. You also deserve greatness. Okay, so you can do it. Use this month to break into tech. We only have a few days left. It's 29th. Okay, use this month to start. If you have not started before, use this month to step in, okay, into tech and do great things for you. I'm always here to help you. If you're trying to break into tech, schedule a call with me and I will help you. And for people in Prince George's County, if you're in Prince George's County, Maryland, and you don't have a job and you're trying to break into tech, you need to reach me because we have a program with the county that is free. You can get approved to get a full scholarship to go for 3 cybersecurity programs, Scrum Master programs, data analysis, or cloud. We work collaboratively with the county. Okay, so if you're in Prince George's County and you are unemployed, reach out to me. Their program is on the way. They are in the process of doing the next batch. So you might be able to get in if you reach out to me fast enough. Okay, very good. But if you are not in those counties and you are trying to break into tech, we'll help you make it happen for you as well. So reach out to me as well so we can help you. Yes, we're gonna get started. Yvonne, thank you. Hi, Professor Timmy. Hi, Yvonne, and thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So today we're gonna be prepping life interpretive preps for cybersecurity rule. We're looking at third-party risk management. Third-party risk management. You'll be like, what is that? Because people just think cybersecurity is just that one big something that fall from the sky and people break into it. I'll tell you, people think it like it's like they don't know what it is. It's just a buzzword. But cybersecurity is not a buzzword. Hmm? And you don't have to be a scientist or rocket science or mathematician to break into it. There's business side of cybersecurity that if you know basic Excel, Word, how to use Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft, and maybe do presentation. Those are soft skills to break into it. Hard skills, soft skills to break into it. Collaboration, coordination, communication. You can break into it by doing some training, and it's not super technical. It's policy, standard guidelines. You have the knowledge, and you can be in the advisory role with customers, and you can make like good money, guys. And make good money. Okay, so don't think, oh, I have to be a scientist. I have to have masters of software engineering or cybersecurity, bachelors or whatever. It doesn't matter. You can break through. Things are easier now than when we started. When we started, you have to have all those stuff. But right now, things are easier. And we have thousands of engineers breaking into tech. All you have to do is schedule a call with me. I'll make it happen for you. So let's look at this. If you go on my YouTube channel, you will notice that we have so many, interview preps, different area of frameworks of cybersecurity. We've done the PCI DSS, we've done the risk management framework. Today we are doing third-party risk management. These are the different roles you can really break into when you take the GRC course with us. Cybersecurity GRC course. It can help you to break into many roles because we teach you many frameworks and you are able to break it into different roles. So you're asking me, what is this TPRM? What is third party risk management? So it is a critical aspect of managing risk that is associated with third party vendors. So for those that are new to the topic, these are a set of processes and practices that are used to manage risk that are associated with third-party vendors that provide goods and services to an organization. So most of the time, you have vendors that provide you goods and services. And for example, maybe you have a particular software as a company that you're trying to be using. You can't just jump and be using those services without vetting and assessing those vendors first to see if they are safe to use, because you're going to be keeping privacy data, sensitive data into these databases. So you don't want them to breach or hack into your um, your infrastructure. You don't want them to hack into your database. So you want to make sure that all their due diligence, you did all your due diligence, and that everything is okay on their hand. You want to understand their security posture. You want to understand what is going on. So that is why we do the third party risk. Imagine a bank. Bank use all this software for withdraw, deposit, and all these things they use for their the cashiers uses, the one that the managers at the back uses. Imagine those things hack into. That's a problem. And also imagine in the hospital that the software that's being used for patients to track the patient's health record, to track the kind of medication to give to patients that are in the ICU. Imagine them being hacked into, somebody mess with it. You know what that means, right? So we have to make sure that we do our due diligence before we start getting involved with this kind of vendors. So that's what we're talking about, third-party risk management framework. So why is it important? Why is it important? Why is third-party risk management framework is important? It's very important because because this kind of framework, often the third-party vendors often have access to sensitive data, like I said, and this can pose significant risk to your organization if not properly managed. So when you implement this third-party risk management framework, your organization will be able to identify and mitigate this risk, okay, associated with this third-party vendor, and that will be able to ensure that the security of your data and assets. So when you do that, you are mitigating the risk before the risks actually happen. Okay, so that is why we have to employ and get engaged with the third-party risk management. Are you guys following me? Are you listening to me? Are you hearing me? Are you guys with me live? Live, guys. Share with others. I'm going to be prepping you for interviews. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. I just want to lay the foundation so you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not just like going straight into the interview. And these are actually questions they can ask you too. Okay, so note this question. These things I'm prepping you with can be questions too. Okay, I'm going to be also there's going to be a lot of discussion on this. Very good. You are listening. You are hearing me. Yes, very good. Very good. Thank you. You will never see anybody coming on Clubhouse, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Facebook sharing these things. No, people don't. But I've decided to do that so that you can do well, break in, and help others to break in, because it's not about only you. There's so many destiny that are attached to you. When you are stuck in your destiny, the other people also are stuck. But when you are able to make it, you can look back and help others. If you can't make it, you can't help nobody. So once you can make it, you can help your son, your daughter, your cousin, your nephew, your nieces, people in around you. Okay, people that you even meet, you don't even know them. You might tell them, oh, break into tech, go to Professor Temi, or break into tech, do this, do that. That is how life is. It's not only about you, yourself, and I. It's about others, people around you too. They need us. We all need ourselves to help ourselves. Okay, that's the reality of life. Okay, very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. I see that you are here. So, who uses third-party risk management framework? I'm giving you examples. Like I mentioned, the banks, like I mentioned, the hospital, right? So healthcare, financial industry, government, and others, they use this third-party framework. And any organization that work with third-party framework need to have a robust third-party management in place. Okay, and like I mentioned before, organization like that also outsource IT, IT services to outsider, like many organizations now, many IT company, recruiting company, they outsource their recruiting recruiting to other countries. You see them calling you. They might be using some services with them. They need to vet those companies. Healthcare, when they manage patient data, financial, the banks too. All these things are very important, right? So you will notice that when we do our due diligence and do all our own work with that, then we will not be stuck. Because once you have data breach and the customer find out that they will be running away from your organization, they don't want to work with you. They don't want to do business with you because they don't want their data to be breached. They don't want the the hackers to hack their information. See, so that's why we have to do our due diligence. There are a lot of people are using third party. Third party is another great area to look out for. Okay, and also all this information are coming from our trial box. So I would strongly advise you to grab your copy, go on our website. The trial box, what it is preparing you for what? It's preparing you for interviews. It's preparing you for interviews. Okay, I'm gonna share the link of it so you can get this. We have one for cybersecurity, and we also have one for I'm gonna just dump it here in the chat. Get your trial box. Okay, we have one for cybersecurity and we have one for agile. For the cybersecurity, everything that I'm sharing with you comes straight from there. So it's gonna prep you for interviews. All you have to do is just listen to it, and it's just gonna read question and answer, question and answer, question and answers to you. And it's so good. It has all different frameworks. It has the IPA, it has the PCI RMF, third party risk, and so many others. It has technical question, it has behavioral question, it has scenario based question, it has general questions, things about resume, LinkedIn profile setup. It has about salary negotiation, different kind of negotiations. That's so much. It has tools, different tools, scenario when you will use those tools, different, things like that. When you listen to it, it's not an alternative to training. You need to be trained first. After your training, and we prep you in mentoring, the trial box is now just like a caviar. You just use that now to summarize everything. Imagine you going for an interview and you just listen to the trial box. It's just gonna read all the question and answer to you while you are driving or while you're at home. You have read everything, you understand all the concept. Just now review everything, reviewing everything to you. So it's really, really good. It's really, really good. And people can attest to that fact. So make sure. One day, one student was telling me, Professor, tell me that trial box is no brainer. You need it. People get it before they even start class. Okay? So you make sure that you get it. So we're gonna go straight into our discussion. And I'm gonna be sharing my slide with you for today. Okay, very good. So I hope you can hear me, I hope you can see me. So third-party risk management, interview prep for 100K plus cybersecurity job in 90 days. I can't put all of that there, but you can get into tech in 90 days. You can. Even people that have never touched tech, done anything with tech, I mentor them. They didn't even come to no class. They broke into tech. If you are disciplined, you are serious, you are focused, there's nothing that's impossible. Okay, our courses are so easy. You can go on my university and even buy the courses and do it from there. If you don't want to come to live class, you can do that. We allow you to pay like twice or whatever. If you come to live class, you can come to live class. We allow you to pray, break it down, whatever you want. We have them all here. And we're going to mentor you, guide you, do your resume, your LinkedIn profile, prep you for interviews. And once you are here, your family, like I always said, once you are here, you are here. We don't throw our students out, we keep them. All our students are here. People that have met us 10 years ago, 7 years ago, 5 years ago, they are all here. So we keep our students. We can help them for a lifetime. It's a commitment on our parts. So we have so many mentors. Yes. So they can ask you a question like this in interview. If you are ready, give me A ready. Tell me you are ready. Say ready in the chat. Let me see. Let's kick it off. Let's kick it off. Are you ready? Ready, ready, ready. 1, 2, go. Are we ready to go? Are we ready to do this? I'm super excited. Are we ready? Ready, ready, ready. Give me a ready in the chat. Are we ready? Very good, Michelle. Michelle says she's ready. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Olaide says she's ready. Beautiful. And I think, Olaide, you got in your trial box. Yeah, a lot of people here got in their trial box already. Very good, Samuel. So let's go. Let's do it. Thank you. So, okay. So what are some common risks associated, thank you, engineer, associated with third-party vendor? What are some common risks that are associated? They can ask you that. And it's not only third-party vendors, it's all risk, it's all, it can be for any organization. Excuse me, when you deal with client, or it doesn't have to be only third party. If it's RMF, then we're talking about the people that your users. Okay, if it's it's always going to be the end users or the people that are involved with your services or your program. It's always going to be them. The first risk that is prevalent, and we see that every single time, is data breach. Third-party vendor may not have same level of security controls as the organization and may be targeted by cyber criminals. So that means the third-party vendor that you are using their software, you are using their services, they may not have the same level of security control in place like you, that you are using their services. Okay? So there may be data breach because the criminals are targeting them. They are the one that house your data. They are the one, even though you are doing all that you can as an organization to keep abreast of security, but your data that you're giving to that third party company in some remote state or city that are not really careful about their security, they will hack that. And once they hack that, they've hacked your patient record, they have hacked your customer record. Okay, so data breach is a very, very very common risk, and we have to put security control in place. So when we talk about security controls, what are we talking about? For people that are very new, or just to prep people that are here, that are already here. Security control. So the level of security control. What are security control, guys? Give that to me. Let's talk about security control. Give me the answers in the chat. I'll come get it. Comment section. And also intellectual property theft. Okay, so third-party vendor may have access to confidential information and may misuse it for their own gain. Because you have all this information you are giving to them, you are sharing with them, they are putting it in their cloud, their private cloud, hybrid cloud, public cloud, whatever. They are keeping it in their database, in their data center. They have access to them. They can use it. They can have access to it. These are confidential information. It can be misused by them for their own gain. You won't know they are the one using it if you are not careful, because they have access to it and they manage this information. Can we hear me? I'm not getting any response back from the security control question I asked. So I want to be sure that you guys are hearing me. Are we live? Are we alive? Are we alive, guys? I want you to follow me live, okay? So we also have regulatory violation. Regulatory violation. Okay, you are live, exactly. So I was talking about security controls. So I guess, yeah, very good. Olama Kinde, I see you, welcome. So third-party vendor may not comply with applicable laws and regulations. So are there laws and regulations which could result in legal and financial penalty, right, for the organization. Legal and financial penalty. They don't follow rules and regulations. They are not complying with they are not complying with the applicable laws and regulations. They can end up being in problem, and it's going to affect you. You know. So thank you, Michelle. Say access control is an example of control, security control. Very good. Thank you for that. Okay, so that is very important. Then, we talk about reputational damage. Your reputation can be at stake when your third party vendor that you house your information with get breached. So third party vendor that engage in unethical or illegal behavior can damage an organization's reputation because they support your organization. See, so you need to check all this background check, criminal checks, and due diligence. During your due diligence, you're checking all of those things, right? You have to do that, you know, making sure that your third party vendor that you are going to be partnering with, working with, using their information, using their software, they're not gonna put you into problem at the end of the day, destroying or damaging your reputation as an organization. Okay. Wow, Nkiruka actually went to prepare a whole security control, safeguard and countermeasure to avoid, detect, or minimize security risk to information system or others. Other assets. Other asset. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very good. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Cynthia, you did a good job there. And I'm Michelle. These are my engineers. I'm proud of you guys, ladies. Financial losses. So third-party vendor may not deliver goods and services as expected, resulting in financial losses for the organization when they are not delivering the goods and services as needed, or they are compromising it, or they are not giving pure data. Their data is all compromised. That's a problem. So we are talking about confidentiality, integrity, and availability. These are also issues that we can have with the vendor. What if the information they didn't keep it confidential? The exposure, unauthorized exposure to people that are not supposed to need to know about it. So data should be kept confidential based on the confidential level of the data with the third party, right? I'll talk about integrity. Okay, the data might be compromised by them. The data might be modified or destroyed. Availability, data might not be available. So all these are also risk as well. If you forget all these things, you can always talk about confidentiality, integrity, and availability. And once you understand that, you can always use that anytime. These can be at risk due to those things. Okay. So also, what is third-party risk management? Why is it important for your organization? I'm going to break it down further here. I know I started discussing it earlier. Third-party risk management is important for organization because third-party vendors often have access to sensitive data, and that can pose significant risk to an organization if not managed properly. So we'll talk about data breaches, talk about intellectual property theft, regulatory violation, reputational damage, and financial loss. I already explained to you there. So I'm breaking it down further here. It's very important because of these issues. And by implementing a third-party risk management framework, organizations can identify, mitigate risk that are associated with third-party vendors and ensure that the security of their data and assets is priority. I cannot overemphasize the importance of keeping good setting up good security control on your data and assets. An organization can never you can never be more important than your data and assets. Your data and your asset makes you. Your data and your assets makes you, and your data and your assets is the people, the technology, the information. You can't do anything without your people and your process. So your people, your technology, your process makes up your data, your asset. Everything is important. Don't think, oh, I only care about my infrastructure, my uh, asset, I mean my data and others information, but I don't care about the people. The people will make you or break you. So you need to handle your people very well. Okay, you need to train them, you need to help them, you need to make sure that you're on the same page. These are things that we teach you in classes. People are your assets. Okay, so you have to care for them too, and they have to be on, on part of the things in the front burner. That's why you notice a lot of organizations, they go obsolete, they close out because they don't care for their people. And that's why you get people coming to shoot places up, or they come like disgruntled employee coming in to destroy all the data and destroy all the infrastructure and do whatever because they are not happy. So organizations should endeavor to make sure that their people are happy. Okay. So what are some common risks associated with third-party vendors? We talked about that earlier, but also we have some of the what you have to look into and how things are get done is like identify the type of data and asset that the vendor has access to. We want to understand that, okay, these are the ways in which we can mitigate this risk. These are ways in which we can look at, okay, I have to do these things to mitigate risk. I have to do these things to minimize risk. I have to do these things to make sure that my organization will not be at risk. We have looked at the risk associated. We're also looking at what are the things that we should do. Right now, we're looking at what are the things that we should do to make sure that we mitigate this risk, minimize this risk. Because let me tell you something, there will always be residual risk. We can never do away with all risk. There will always be residual risk, but we pray that those risks will be low risk. So we also want to prioritize our risk, that we have the high risk, medium risk or moderate. We use medium or moderate risk and low risk. Okay, so identify the type of data and asset that the vendor have access to. You want to know what do they have access to, because let me tell you something. Some data, you are better off keeping them in-house than sending it to third party. If you are not very sure, keep them in-house. Don't use their cloud, don't use their infrastructure. You can keep them on your premise. It doesn't cost anything until you are very sure and you've done your due diligence. Don't ever go with any, don't let them, because see, those third-party vendors, they call you, oh, we have this service. Can you use our program? Can you use our service as an organization? You don't just jump to make conclusion. You must now do due diligence. So you evaluate the vendor security controls and risk management practices. What are the security controls they have in place? You have to do it, or you can look for a company that does third-party risk management or PCI DSS or risk management framework or ISO to help you with this situation. So they are the one that will now engage these organizations and ask for questions, to fill out some questionnaires. They ask them to send some reports, and they will do all their due diligence to check, to check through all their security controls, to check through everything, making sure they dot all their I's and cross all their T's. Also, assessing the vendor compliance with applicable laws and regulation. So they will check, making sure that the assessor will assess the compliance, okay? And also make sure they follow the laws and regulations that are in place for that industry, okay? And also for a lot of people that are not US citizens and trying to break into cybersecurity, I would strongly encourage you, don't go towards risk management framework. Risk management framework is geared towards governmental and their agencies. Go more towards third-party risk, PCI DSS, ISO, and so many other ones like that, EPA, COBIT, SOC, and stuff. We teach you a lot of this in class. We teach you like between 7 to 8, 9 frameworks, so that, and we not only teach you, we mentor you into them so that you can speak concerning them, you can get practical understanding of them and stuff. So that's very important. Okay, we also talk about conducting a background check on the vendor, do the due diligence, and evaluate the vendor financial stability and reputation. Right. Some organizations are not financially stable. That's why you see people asking them, so how long have you been, how long have you been in business? How old is the company? When you ask them, don't think you are being looking down on them or like it's demeaning. No, you are doing your due diligence. You don't just want to jump and no, we have some coupons, we have some social program. You need to be part of, the vendor is telling you all of those things. No, don't fall for that. And even if you are not a third party, if you are not an organization, as an individual, a business owner, an entrepreneur, you should ask this question before you have any services with this third party or with anybody. Actually, you can check if you're gonna use their software, gonna use their this thing. You may not be able to afford to do this as a third party, like a third party framework setup, because you cannot afford it. But at least you can have some question before you partner or do anything with anybody. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. I just add that one to it. Yeah. So that's very important. So some best practices for implementing a third party risk management framework. What are some of the best practices? Best practices. Are we with me? Are we following me? Are we, if you are learning something, you are gaining something from here, give me a yes, yes, yes. Let's see if we are gaining something. And make sure you share this on YouTube, share it on LinkedIn, share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram. Do that, let's do that. And I'm sure you're going to meet with me tonight on Clubhouse too, right? Very good. Yes. Oh, Michelle said yes, so yes, so very good. I'm glad that you are gaining something. Very good. And also, yes, yes, Prof. Timmy. Very good, very good. I'm glad you are gaining something, everybody. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, and also you can give us a like, you can give us a thumbs up. Don't forget that. I notice that sometimes they don't give us no likes, no thumbs up. People just come and go. They enjoy it, but they don't really show that they enjoy it. So we need your likes, your claps, your loves, your whatever. Let's do all those emojis. Let's do all those signs. Let's see that you are feeling our vibes. Thank you, Marty. Thank you, LinkedIn user. Thank you, Kiriko. Thank you, Olaide. Give us a like, give us thumbs up on LinkedIn, give us thumbs up on YouTube, give us thumbs up. All these things. Even some people when they see that they'll be like, "Oh, okay, then something's happening," and they'll come there and also listen. So that's very important to do. Like this, like yes, very good. Yes, we have to, right? Very good. So that's very important. So we're discussing about some best practices for implementing a third-party risk management framework. Develop a comprehensive risk management policy that include third-party risk management. So every organization will have policy. There's policy, there's standard, and there are guidelines. Thank you very much. So their policy, their standard, their guidelines that every organization must follow. So you want to make sure your organization develop that policy, a comprehensive one, not anyhow policy that will include how do you manage the third party risk, and establish clear roles and responsibility for managing third party risk. So you have the roles, responsibility, who is doing what at what time. All these things should be established for that program. Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, very good. Thank you. So we must conduct regular risk assessment of third-party vendors and requiring third-party vendors to sign contracts that include specific security and risk management requirements. So there are specific security and risk management requirements that these vendor can sign. Once they sign off of it, they will be more careful how they go about their, you know, whatever they're doing with you. Already, service is responsible for writing the policy, or is there a policy or document already in place? There are a lot of policy templates out there. Okay, that's why when you come to our program, you see policies. We have policy templates that we use in our program, and there are policy templates. That's going to break down all those. What are the things that are expected. And then you can tweak it for your program. Hmm? So policy, what are the expectation? Policy is exactly how do you want, these are the things we're expecting, these are the things we want to be done. Expectation is help you managing your expectation as an organization, and then the procedure is exactly step by step how it should be done. So policy and procedure always work hand in hand. Okay, so we also monitor third-party vendor by compliance with security risk and risk management requirement. Continuous monitoring. We monitor them when we have to develop a strategy for continuous monitoring, because monitoring is constant. Once you start using them, you continue to monitor them. You don't just onboard them, use them, and start using them, working with them, and then you just let them do whatever they want, or they're not updating their information, they're not doing it. So there's always a company that is always working with you to track them as an organization. Because a lot of these organizations, they don't know, like hospitals, sometimes they don't have their own technical department. They just hire some technical company to work with their third party. So they just use the software, they use the services, but there's a company behind the scene that's managing all the security posture, the security of that product or program at the back. So don't just assume that Target is using some programs with a third party, or Costco, all these companies, or Bank of America, or West Fargo, or a particular store or a particular program. They have third party they use, or school institutions, they have program they use, but there's a tech company behind the scene, security company behind the scene that's managing all of this, the risk of that program or product they are using or services. So developing a plan for responding to third-party security incident. In case there's an incident, how do you respond to it? Do you have continuity of operation in case something have happened? Do you have plans in place? So all those things are very important. Okay. So how are third-party vendor complying with risk management requirements? How do they comply with it if they ask you? Okay. So including things like this: specific security and risk management requirement in contract with third-party vendor. So they have specific security and risk management requirements. These are the things we require of you to work with us in the contract that will enforce this security requirement on them. Because now if they this don't follow this and do exactly as we decided and they sign off on the contract, then they are not in compliance. That's a finding. When we assess them and we find out that this is a problem with audits, then there's going to be a problem. Conducting regular audits okay, of third-party vendor to ensure compliance with security and risk management requirements. So we conduct audits, regular audits. So when you see people talk about IT audit, the IT auditors are the ones that conduct audits on all of this compliance, making sure that we are all on the same page and the security, the system, to know the security posture and status of that program, the product, or the organization that is our third party vendor. Because now we are not only dealing with our own organizational security posture, we are also concerned about our third party vendor because they are our contractor or they are supporting what we are doing. So we need to make sure that they are also secure because all our data is going to them at the end of the day. And they are keeping track of our data, they are storing our data, they are supporting our infrastructure. We need to know what they are doing. We need to be able to audit them. Continuous audits from time to time. Implementing a monitoring program to track third-party vendor compliance with security and risk management requirements. Continuous monitoring. We monitor them constantly. And also consequences of non-compliance with security and risk management requirement. So what are these consequences in case they are not in compliance? There should be consequences. They can't just, they are not in compliance and nothing's going to happen. Right? They might have to be fined, penalty, whatever. They should be part of the contract. And also provide a third-party vendor with regular security training. So they must be trained to ensure they understand their responsibility and obligation. Training and retraining is very important. So they must have security training. Very important. So that they know what kind of data they are keeping track of, what kind of program you are running, not just giving them to keep your data or whatever. No, let them also understand what you are doing, what changes is coming up, so that they can also start planning towards that on their end. So a third-party vendor and the organization they're supporting must work hand in hand. They must speak the same language. They must work together closely. So very, very important to carry them along and to communicate with them and to collaborate with them. Effective communication and collaboration. So that is very important. So thank you so much, everybody. We're rounding up. I know we only have a few minutes to go. So we have different programs that we offer at my IT university. I hope you have enjoyed. Right now we are talking about cybersecurity. We offer Scrum Master program, products, project management, product owner, business analysis, data analysis, cloud, software tester, QA, and so on. So our program come in stack. That is cybersecurity. We have security plus, we have the GRC, we have the vulnerability management class. The Scrum Master, we have the Scrum Master program. We encourage you to take product owner if you are a Scrum Master. We will encourage you to also do the software tester QA and business analysis. Software tester QA and BA, they are one class. So software tester QA, business analysis, they are one class. So I will encourage people also to look into that. Data analysis also is a good course, even though you have a little bit of scripting. It has a lot of depth of SQL. We have Tableau and Power BI built into that program, and also Azure Cloud into that program. Our AWS class is also a robust, very robust program, but I always want people to be a little bit technical before they can go into cloud, because if not, it's a lot of work and people can get frustrated. Okay, so I will encourage you to reach out to me if you're trying to break into tech. I will guide you. I want to know about your background, what you have been doing, and then I'll be able to give you a guidance into exactly what I think are the next steps, and you can decide from there which steps you want to take out of a couple of test steps or a couple of choices. I will help you to develop, give back to you. So make sure you follow us also on different social media platforms. Follow my IT University. We're always out there on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Facebook. Okay. If you have never followed us on YouTube, I would strongly encourage you to do that. We have 100 plus videos on YouTube that is going to be beneficial to you. Okay. Also follow us on LinkedIn, schedule a call. We have some classes starting. We have a Scrum Master class that's also starting also. So make sure you follow so that you'll be part of it. Okay. And we're gonna help you. We're gonna continually support you and mentor you. This is my email address from IT University. In case you need anything, you can reach out. And I'll strongly encourage you, don't procrastinate, don't delay. Join us today. We provide you with coaching, mentoring, networking, and community support. Once you are here, your family, like I said, for a lifetime, we are here committed to supporting you. We are not one of those companies that train you and dump you. We don't do that. You're always gonna be welcome here. These are some of the framework that we can mentor you into, okay, for cybersecurity framework. These are some of the framework that we can mentor you into, okay. So make sure you reach out, okay. You can also follow me on LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn profile. My LinkedIn profile is just right there. Make sure you follow me on LinkedIn. Schedule a call with me. It's scrolling down here, and we're going to help you achieve your goal. We're going to help you break into tech. So on my last note, I want you to remember that third-party risk management is an ongoing process that requires continuous monitoring and assessment. So it's very essential that your organization have a solid understanding of the risk that's associated with third-party vendors, and so that they can implement robust third-party management framework to mitigate any risk that might occur. So make sure if you are in any organization, encourage them, okay, to start looking into that. So I thank you all very much for your time. Thank you, Olaide. Thank you as well. Thank you, Adedeji, as well. So I thank you all so much for your time. Schedule a call with me, myituniversity.com. I'm going to leave it in the chat too. It's scrolling down here, okay? So if you don't waste time, we have a class starting next week on the 5th. You can still join us. Okay. Thank you, Matt Samuel. You can still join us. So schedule a call. Click on that link, myituniversity.com. Schedule a call with me. I have some openings so I can help you, guide you, mentor you to break it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bola. I know who you are. Thank you. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you very much. Abimbola, thank you. Bola from UK, Bola from Germany, Abimbola from UK, Bola from Germany. Thank you. People are from all over the world. We are so blessed to have people from all over the world. We have people everywhere. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I like this awesome session today. Thank you, Prof. You are welcome. I'm glad to do that. Thank you for all you do. Yeah, I know, right? Thank you. Even tonight we're seeing meeting on Clubhouse, it's just like run, 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 run. So share with others too. At least let us know that we're impacting life. The only way you can help us to impact life is to share this with others so that they can see it and they can also learn. We are changing life one day at a time, one person at a time, and people are breaking into tech one person at a time as well. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Yemi. Thank you, Otto, as well. So thank you very much for being here today, and until next time when we come together again, it's been your Break into Tech show, and I'm Professor Temi Akinwumi. I look forward to helping you break into tech, and I look forward to helping you secure what is your YouTube channel on the. Okay, my YouTube channel, let me give you, is YouTube. Okay, it's YouTube. Okay, thank you for asking. .com/at my IT. And even if you go on YouTube, right? If you go on YouTube, and you look for Professor Temi, you'll find me. If you look on YouTube for Professor Temi, you'll be amazed that you find me there. I'm there. You will see me right away. YouTube know me by now because I'm always on there. This is our YouTube channel. Okay, very good. And you can also look for Prof. Temi. You will see me there. But if you use that link, at least it take you straight to our home page. And you said on my LinkedIn profile is, let me give you my LinkedIn. LinkedIn.com/in/Akinwumi. That's my LinkedIn right there. So follow me on LinkedIn, join me on LinkedIn, and also follow on YouTube. Okay. So that's it, guys. And also come on Clubhouse. Please, please, if you don't come on Clubhouse, you are not doing yourself any good at all. Clubhouse. Clubhouse. Oh, jeez. What did I spell? Clubhouse, you download the app on your phone. We meet every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We meet 3 times a week. We're meeting tonight now, 6 to 7. We do a lot of stuff on Clubhouse. On Clubhouse, just look for My IT University. One, you download the app. You download the app on. I can't give you the link to the room now because I don't have it. So look for My IT. When you want to get on Clubhouse, look for My IT University, and look for Prof. Temi Akin like this. Look for me, Prof. Temi Akin. You will see me on Clubhouse. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you so very much for your time. Thank you. That's the Clubhouse. Every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 6 p.m. Okay. And also, this is my link on LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, follow me on LinkedIn. That's my link on LinkedIn. And this is my YouTube. This is our YouTube channel. Okay, my IT University. Okay. So let me know whatever else you need, and I'll be glad to provide. So I appreciate your time. I wish you all a lovely, lovely evening. Can't see the link. Which link can't you see? I just put it in the chat here. Or you're on LinkedIn. I don't know why the LinkedIn is not allowing people to. So you need my YouTube. Okay, I'm just gonna share it here. You can copy it from the link from the screen. Give me 1 second. This is my YouTube. This is my YouTube. youtube.com/@myituniversity. My IT University. Did you get it now? LinkedIn said doesn't exist. How can LinkedIn say it doesn't exist? My LinkedIn. If you have an account on LinkedIn, that's my YouTube. My LinkedIn is T Akinwumi. You'll find me there. See, this is my LinkedIn. LinkedIn.com/IN/T Akinwumi. That's my LinkedIn profile. And I'm actually live there now. I'm there live. Yeah, I'm there live. Shouldn't say I don't have a LinkedIn. See, I'm gonna quickly share that so you can see me there. I want to share my LinkedIn. Can you see me? This is my LinkedIn profile for someone that's asking. You see it up here, T Akinwumi? This is me. This is me here. Okay. So this is my LinkedIn profile. And for my YouTube, let me show you. This is our YouTube channel. Can you see? So this we have so much on YouTube. Okay. So you all need to go there and watch it. All these programs, interview preps, link how to use LinkedIn to get 6-figure jobs, steps to prep for cybersecurity analyst role. This one interview prep. This one break into PCI-DSS. This one break into RMF. This one break into third-party cybersecurity. You all need to use them. We have so much on here. Okay, interviews, a lot. So if you've not been coming here, you are not doing good. You need to come here so you can see. I hope you all can see what I was sharing. I hope you can see what did you all see what I shared with you, both YouTube and LinkedIn? Even if you don't have HTTPS to it, if you just type it in there, it's going to automatically give you HTTPS. If you don't have, it will automatically give you HTTPS. Doesn't mean anything. By default, all these sites now are HTTPS. This is my LinkedIn. I'm sharing one more time. Okay. And that one I shared earlier was my YouTube. Okay. Okay, so thank you all. Let's come on time. We meet every it's every time, every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Let's make sure we arrive on time so that you can still learn a lot, and make sure you share with others, continue to learn. Thank you so much, and I wish you all a lovely evening, and take care, and may the Lord bless you. Have a blessed one. Love you all. Bye bye. Stay safe out there. Bye. Keep studying and keep breaking into tech. Schedule a call with me. Get your treasure box, and don't procrastinate. Don't give up. Thank you. Bye bye.